Yeah, I mean, I saw a lot of good things. The good things I saw with some of our young pitchers. You know, I mean, you look at Caden Monk, a lot better pitcher this year than he was last year. And, you know, just some of the things that you saw. I mean, he didn't even, some of the pitchers aren't even on here, but saw a lot of good things for some young pitchers. Our pitchers did a great job. We really had maybe one bad inning, maybe two. We turned a big double play. You know, offensively, you got to give them credit. Their first 6-7 arms shut us down pretty good. We just couldn't come up with a big hit, and you know, it was a good learning experience for our players. I think some of the young guys, they get, you know, they probably get more out of this than the guys that have been around for a year or two. But it's kind of what it's for, because you got to have those young guys. And now that I think they realize that everybody at this level is pretty good.
Glad they turned that up so loud.
Yeah, that's great.
Hey, we noticed you played Casey, Martin, and Franklin about all 14 innings. Any particular reason why you played a couple older guys out the whole time?
Yeah, because we got a couple injuries, and really don't have guys that I can put out there. And I could have put Heston out there, and then he'd have played the whole game. And, you know, I could have thrown a catcher out there, but you know, that's the thing. You know, in Division I baseball, you got 11.7 scholarships. There's not a lot of depth, and a lot of the guys that make up our depth are, you know, guys that are maybe on academic scholarships and other ways of getting here. It's just tough to have a lot of players, position players or pitchers when you're working with that. But no reason, really. We got a couple guys that are banged up, you know, that didn't play, that are more of the infield type guys.
Cops only threw the first inning. Was that kind of a precaution thing, or just took that line drive off of him?
Very good. We were going to give him 2 innings if it went well. It didn't go real well. Just didn't command the baseball like normal, and you know, just went to the next guy. We had plenty of pitching.
You didn't get hurt?
No, he didn't get hurt. No, he got hit pretty good though, but it was in a good spot, I guess, if you're going to get hit by a ground ball.
I guess the 9 innings you guys had 13 strikeouts. Was that just more about OU pitching, or maybe you guys weren't seeing the ball?
No, I think it was a little bit of both. You know, had some youngsters in there that probably didn't have the day they wanted to have, and you know, for the most part, I think the veteran guys, they battled pretty good. But give them credit; they got good arms. They got a veteran pitching staff. I mean, those bunch of older kids, juniors, seniors, and you know, we knew what we were getting into when we scheduled them, because they have a lot of returning position players, but a lot of older pitchers.
What do you thought from the freshman catchers?
I thought Tom Ed did a tremendous job. I mean, he threw out a runner, and really, the runner got a great jump and swung the bat well, caught a couple innings, and you know, Tollett only got a couple innings. Did okay, so we got a few guys, we got a few options that we feel like, you know, we got some backup, which is good.
What did you feel like were the best things for you guys tonight?
I liked Paulette on the mound, and I liked Monk on the mound. I mean, you know, the last pitcher threw really well. Some of the newer guys, you know, on the mound, they got out there and threw the ball over the plate, with, you know, with good stuff. And there's going to be a push to get on the mound this year. And, you know, I feel like that, you know, that Coach Hobbs and the pitching staff have been really good all fall. They were good again tonight. We just didn't score enough runs. That was the negative. We had 2 runners at first base in the first 4 innings. We didn't move them off first base, and that was with no outs. You know, we didn't really get a big hit tonight that really did much for us. And, you know, it's fall baseball. We're trying to get some guys in there, and we're trying to be competitive, but we'll be better down the road.
You saw Austin getting thrown out at second, and you see that.
Which one was that?
Oh,
Franklin, when he stole.
the
Austin trying to stretch a single.
Hit to center. I think he just kind of hit the ball and said, "I'm going to try to get a double here." He put his head down and really never looked up, and tried to get a hustle and double. And you got to give the center fielder credit; he made a really nice throw, was accurate. But you know, I don't think probably should have gone.
I think he had 3 hits or 2 hits,
anyway.
and he had a couple real good plays at third. What did you think of him overall?
I thought at third base he did a great job tonight. I mean, he made, you know, one play was pretty much a diving play, one was kind of a sliding play, but also really got rid of the ball accurately and made 2 really good defensive plays there. And I think he got a single to left and a single to left center, and you know, just you know, kind of made a little bit of a statement that he's a good defender, a good player, and going to help us out a lot.
Adams was another one of those young guys. I think he hit the first guy and struck out 3. Is that kind of what you've been seeing from him?
And Adams, one that I didn't mention, that another freshman pitcher throwing the ball. You know, that board's not right all the time. It's usually slow if it's anything. And you know, we have our track man down there. He's 94, 95 almost every pitch. And, you know, Paulette was the same way, 93, 95. And these guys are throwing the ball over the plate, spinning good breaking balls. I mean, right future. And that's what you need to see. See those guys pitch under the lights with another team in the batter's box. It's good to see.
Stranded a lot of Oklahoma runners tonight. Is that encouraging to you, or are you more discouraged by the fact that you let so many on base?
That we left them on, or they got them on?
That Oklahoma got runners on base.
Well, they got some runners on. You know, that's going to happen throughout the year. I mean, most of their runners, it wasn't because we were walking them for the most part. They hit their way on, and they jumped a couple of first pitch fastballs pretty good. The guy bushwhacked one out of here in the fourth inning or whatever, first pitch he saw. And no, you know, I think it's always good when the pitchers find a way to get out of jams, because runners are going to get on base, and you know, we showed a little bit of something there.
Heston kind of handled everything at first base pretty well.
Yeah, I mean, he's fine over there. He was kind of new, but I think he likes it over there a little bit. And he knows that, you know, if we had all of our players out here and didn't have a couple guys injured, that, you know, we might be a little better offense with him there. You know, if we had Webb in the lineup, he was hurt tonight, he would either hit third, fourth, or fifth for us, and he would have started in left field. So I think Heston's fine over there. You know, he'll play over there, probably play a little first base. It'd be nice to have Goodhart in our lineup tonight too. You know, top hitter batting average wise last year. So, you know, we'll get those guys back, and it'll deepen that lineup in the future.
What's the difference been like Walton since he's come back?
Night and day. I mean, he had good stuff. He came in off of shoulder surgery. We still took him in here as a freshman, and he had some good days and some bad days, but he was kind of wild. But his stuff was real good, and then he hurt his elbow. Got it fixed, and worked as hard as you can work to get back. He's in great physical shape, trim as I've ever seen him. Ball's jumping out of his hand. He threw really well tonight, and he's going to help us.
Last year, I think he had 5,100 at this game. Something like 66 or something tonight. I mean, is this about kind of like you've envisioned these would be like? Or
yeah, I mean, I didn't know we were going to get this many people tonight. You know, obviously we have a football game tomorrow, but you know, there's a lot of people came out on a kind of a wet, windy day. You know, and I think the fact that we had a good year last year, the fact that we're playing Oklahoma, you know, people want to see that what the new guys can do. We appreciate it.
So do you feel like your infield's starting to get more settled? I mean, like say Cole and Kerstad, and you got Nesbitt over at second. Kind of
I can put Nesbitt at second. I can put Webb over at second. You know, he's the one who's hurt. He can also play second base. He can play third base. He can play, you know, outfield. So, yeah, I mean, we kind of knew where we were going to be a little bit going into the fall. We weren't 100% sure about first base. Obviously, we were going to give Goodhart every opportunity to try to win that job. And he still might play there some, but he's got to get healthy first, and we'll see how that turns out.
Besides Webb and Goodhart, who else are you talking about when you say got some injuries?
Well, just Goodhart and those two, but those are two starters,
right.
You know, for us. And, you know, I could play Gregory at second as well. He was an infielder. He played there all last year in practice, and I put him in right field to start. So when I pulled him, I didn't put him back in the infield.
The fact you're going to play OU, I didn't realize you were going to play them twice, but I guess you're playing them in Houston, and you're playing them here?
No, we play them
at their place.
Yeah.
Is it kind of good to get a little look at them?
I think it's good. Probably good for them, too.
Yeah.
We didn't show them everything, and they didn't show us everything. I mean, they threw their guys one inning. I think the first two guys we saw are two of their conference starters. And then I think the fourth guy they threw is another conference starter. So they've got experienced team. I mean, they didn't. Those first few innings, they went with juniors and seniors, and we'll see those same guys next spring.
Think you guys might hit a little bit better, or just?
Yeah, we didn't have a good night at the plate. You know, we had 5 balls late in the game that would have went out of the park. Martin hit 2, and Tollett hit 1 that hit top of the fence, and Pierce hit 1 that was caught at the wall, and Heston hit 1 that ended up being a triple. That ball would have been way out. But we didn't hit them early in the game. You know, when the first 9 innings, we hit them later. But yeah, well, I mean, that was give credit to their pitching. They got after us.